At home, we talk about choices. Not small choices. Not tea or coffee. I mean the choices that shape a soul, shape a family, shape a nation, before history knows it is watching. Every person is born at the mouth of two roads. One road smiles, it promises comfort. It says, don't worry, we will think for you. But the other road, the harder road, the lonely road sometimes, that road is freedom. And freedom is not a gift from government hands. It is not a favor. It is not permission. It is not a ribbon cut by men in suits who think your life belongs inside their rules. Freedom is your birthright. It is your breath before the law names it, your voice before the crowd judges it, your mind before the world tries to buy it, your home, your conscience, your labor, your name. It is the right to stand upright in a world that whispers, kneel, and we will call it peace. I was not born to live on my knees. I was not born to ask permission to be human. I was not born with chains in my blood. I was born free. And free is how my children must remember me. Force never arrives calling itself force. No, force knocks gently. It wears clean shoes, it carries paperwork. It speaks softly in the language of safety. It says this is temporary. It says this is for your own good. It says trust us. And every chain ever placed around a free people started as something small enough to ignore. First, they manage your speech, then they measure your thoughts, then they tell you what you can build on your own land, what you can burn in your own fireplace, how you may work, where you may stand, when you may gather. And one day, without shame, they tell you whether you can leave your own front door. And they call it care, they call it progress, they call it democracy. But democracy without the rights of the individual is just a crowd wearing a crown, and a crowd can be cruel, a crowd can be frightened, a crowd can be fooled, a crowd can clap, while liberty is carried out of the room. History knows this. History has seen laws written in clean ink that left blood on ordinary hands. History has seen parliaments vote for injustice. History has seen majorities cheer for cruelty. History has seen good people convinced that their neighbor's freedom was the enemy, that rights were selfish, that obedience was kindness, that chains were society's salvation. But I was not born to live on my knees. I was not born to trade my voice for a quieter cage. I was not born to hand my children a world where fear writes the law. I was born free. And free is how my children must remember me. This is not about politics on a screen. This is about the dinner table, the school gate, the small business trying to survive, the father working late, the mother holding everything together with tired hands and brave eyes. This is about ordinary people being told they are too small to decide how to live. But ordinary people built this world. They raised the homes, opened the shops, taught the children, paid the price, buried the dead, and kept going when leaders failed. So do not tell me ordinary people cannot be trusted with freedom. Freedom is not always tidy. Freedom can be loud, freedom can disagree, freedom can offend, but a free society does not survive because everyone thinks the same. It survives because we refuse to let power punish the ones who do not. Rights are not tested when they protect popular opinions. Rights are tested when they protect the voice everybody wants silenced. So here we are, two roads. One says, be quiet, and we will keep you safe. The other says, stand up and remember who you are. One road leads to comfort with conditions. The other leads to dignity with a price. And I know which road I choose. I choose freedom. Not because it is easy, because it is human. I choose freedom. For the ones who came before me, for the ones standing beside me, for the children who will one day ask what we did when the chains came dressed as kindness. And I want them to know, we saw it, we named it, we stood, we did not kneel. I was born free, and free is how I will remain. I was born free, and free is how I will remain.